So you might be able to hear the TV on in the background. I'm not really sure. Welcome to today's weekly reading vlog. I've tried doing weekly reading vlogs and they just don't always turn out because I stop filming and then at the end of the week I go to edit and then what I have filmed is just nothing. So trying again. Today is Sunday. For this week I have 3 books that I will be reading. The first one is on my phone and it's due in 1 day, so this is my main priority. I'm actually gonna place a hold on it just in case I don't listen to it all tonight. How far? So I'm reading The Gracier by Kim Leggett. I have 10 hours and 36 minutes left. I might have to speed it up to listen to it today. That one I'm enjoying so far. I'm really intrigued by the idea and it is so far like a really brutal book and it really reminds me of The Handmaid's Tale. So it's about this community where women are very second to men. They possess, I guess, magical abilities, maybe. I'm still not sure if they do or if it's just a way to undermine women and be superior. But supposedly they have magical powers. At 16, that's when it's more potent, so they get sent off the Gracier where they get rid of their magic. That's what I'm understanding from it, and apparently it's super brutal. They're not allowed to talk about it, and people come back with like missing fingers, scars, and they just come back different, or they don't come back. And yeah, so it's really brutal. It's very brutal. Very intrigued to see what happens. Our main character, it is her Gracier. She hasn't left for it yet. That's why I'm not really sure what's gonna happen in the story, but she hasn't left for it yet, but she's going to. That's that book. Sounds so intriguing, interesting, just very messed up. The next book I'm reading is Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller. I think I'm on page 33. This one is similar in the way where a girl leaves to go on a trial kind of thing. What is it? An adventure to prove that she is an adult now. I don't really know. Yeah, her coming of age trial. So her and a group of other people her age are going on their trial, except someone sabotages her and she is banished from her village. Her father says she can come back if she kills the god that is in charge of them. Yes, the god who claims tribute from the villages each year. So that's the only way she's allowed back is if she kills him. So this one is super interesting so far, and I was wanting to finish this one tonight, but I have to try and finish the other one. And so this one will hopefully get done today, which is Sunday, and then this one I'll read for the first half of the week because I've already started it, and then the third book, which I will start probably at the very end of this week, is Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. This is the next book in my in-person book club. We're reading this one. This will be our second book that we've read, and I'm excited to read this. It's one that I've been wanting to read for a while. I've heard really, really good things about it. I've also heard that the footnotes are super annoying, but I don't think it'll bug me. So I'm excited to read it. I've heard amazing things about it, so yay, excited to finally read it. Yeah. Yay. And I know I've showed this a lot already, but I got the Always Fully Booked day planner, and I don't actually know if I've showed this on this channel or just my Instagram, but I'm very excited about this one. I've started filling out my goals, and that's about it. Oh, here we go. My TBR and new releases for January. That's all I've done so far, just in pencil, because I didn't have pens yet. But now I have a bunch of pens for this, and I'm gonna show you. I also got this hand lettering book because my writing was really good at one point in time, and I was practicing with fun fonts, but since having kids, it's just not something that I've really prioritized at all, and I thought it would be fun to try out some new fonts in my book to make it look really nice. Hello and welcome to day 2 of this reading vlog. I'm just peeling an orange for Rye. It is 9 o'clock. We all got up. When did we wake up? I'm not really sure. We've been awake for just a tiny bit, not that long. Well, I guess Rye and I were up first, and we... Wow, I got a slobber on me. What did he do? He watched a little bit of Paw Patrol, and I listened to my book. And then Gwen woke up, and now they're watching the Lorax, and I'm just about to make oatmeal. I'm just having a heck of a time peeling this orange. This orange just doesn't want to peel. The other one was much easier. Even with fake nails, it's not that bad. Drinking my coffee. Wow. Like, look how much I've spilled. Why am I so uncoordinated? I don't know. Oh my god, I just spilled again. What is wrong with me? I'm really tired. I feel like I have coffee on my face. Do you want to see the cup I made? So my friend, this lighting is now really bad. Wow. My friend has a Cricut, so we went over and made some stuff. We just went on Pinterest and got pictures and put them on cups. This is for Alex. Like, there's string on it that got stuck under the letters, and I was just like, you know, had so many issues with these letters. I just didn't even care. It's kind of frustrating me now a little bit, but I mean, it's for Alex's dice when he plays D&D. But one side is this. I mean, this is definitely the better side. It lined up quite nicely. This is definitely not the prettiest side. The font is super not straight. It's like super crooked. This it had the 20 here, the font, the one below, and then it had some like design beside the dice, and I completely messed up the design. It was a real pain. So it was like scrapped it, and then it was just a bit too big, so I cut each thing out, and then I just kind of redid it. But now it just feel like I should have done the font at the top, that way it would be easier to line up, and then the dice at the bottom. But oh well, it's fun. So this is what we made at girls' night, and then my friends made one made a Disney cup, so she had a pirate Mickey and wrote in the Disney font Pirate's Life for me, and it turned out really cute. And then my other friend did ducks, I believe, like a certain duck pattern on both sides, and it turned out nice. She had a gray cup, and the black on the gray looked nice, and she made it for her boyfriend because he hunts ducks, so she made it for him, and I think he'll like it. It's not boiling yet. Let me wait for the oatmeal. So, since Alex and I are currently watching The Witcher, and I know nothing about The Witcher, and I keep having to ask him questions, I thought maybe I should read the book, because it does seem really interesting. I would like to have a bit more background than the story, because from what Alex is telling me, the timeline in the show is not the same as the game, I guess, or it just jumps around. The timeline jumps around, like The Witcher's timeline is in the past, and then Her timeline is in the present? I don't really know. I can't remember. Something happened. Or her timeline is in the past and his timeline is in the present. I don't know. Now I'm confused. Wow, I just confused myself. Anyways, the timelines are different. It gives you clues. It tells you in the show when everything is, but I forget now. There's like a picture of people and it talks about them and then you can figure it out. I forget. I'm really tired. Anyways, I'm borrowing this from my friend, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. My book is due back in 17 hours and I have 6 hours and 26 minutes left. I will be listening to this when I make dinner and do dishes when the kids are in bed. Hopefully I will finish it tonight. Today is Tuesday, I think. Obviously it's Tuesday. Gwen just got picked up for daycare at 6:40 maybe. I took the garbages out. We have 2 because we missed last week. Actually we have 3, but you're only really allowed to put 1 out and we put 2 out. You might be able to put 2 out. Anyways, I didn't want to put 3 out because that's really excessive. Other people have 2 out because a lot of people missed it last week because it was Christmas, so they switched the day, and then they also switched the day this week, so I texted my neighbor to make sure she put her garbage out because I saw she didn't, because they changed the day this week as well. Anyways, I went outside to put the garbage out and I opened up the carport door because we have the garbage and some garbage in there that I had to take out. And as soon as it lifted, the wind just came in and blew everything away, and it was just raining and windy and just ice rain. It was so cold. My hands were freezing from carrying the garbages to like the side of the road. Anyways, it was miserable, so I texted the girl who watches Gwen. I was like, can you please pick up Gwen today because it is awful and I do not want to take the 3 kids out in this because I don't drive. Which is super inconvenient now, I'm realizing. So she did, which is really nice. I just have to help pay for gas when she does that, which I'm totally fine with. And it worked out well because her husband doesn't work today because it's New Year's Eve. So he watched her kids while she drove over, pick Gwen up. And I think they're going to the store to buy some Play-Doh for them to play with today, which is fun. Gwen was very excited to see her. She's been really wanting to go, so she's happy. Anyways, the weather's so bad, it blew the garbages away. Then I had to go back out there and gather garbage and put the lids on again. Anyways, gross. Yeah, so I don't know what that has to do with anything. Really, I am so exhausted. The grace year, I was 2.5 hours away from finishing and the library loan was due, so I can't even finish it, and it's so freaking twisted and a really good book, and oh, the writing is just really good. It's a really dark book, very graphic, very violent, just it's a really good book. Very I bought it. I had to, because I was reading it. I was like, oh my god, this is so good. I need to read it again in the future. And I need to lend it to every single friend and make them read it. Really hope the ending is good because I have very high expectations now for the ending. But wow, it's twisted. It's twisted. I need to check Goodreads to see how much is on the synopsis, and I don't want to spoil anything. So I feel like I should do a review just on the Grace Year, but I might actually just do it in this video. We'll see when I finish it. But basically the Grace Year Tyranny is, oh, I got an email. So Tyranny is the main girl and it's her Grace Year. So the women are sent to right now I'm forgetting. They're on an island. I think they don't normally live on the island. They're sent to this island for the Gracier, and there's poachers on the island. It's so fucking twisted. So they are in this encampment basically that has like one building and a fence around it to keep them in, and they have a well and they just have to survive there for like a year. And it's so twisted. They go crazy basically, and their goal being sent there is to get rid of their magic, because their magic is most potent. Their magic is the most potent at 16, which is why they get set off when they're 16 to the Gracier, and then they come back without their magic. And wow, so it's so twisted. So during the Gracier, it's quite known that not all of them make it. Some just disappear, and if your body isn't recovered, then your younger siblings, I believe, your younger sisters are punished and they get sent away. Yeah, they're banned basically from the town, which is messed up. So they're in this encampment and they're basically going crazy in there. And then if you leave, there's poachers, and their job is to like kill the girls that get out, put them in little jars and sell them on the black market, because apparently when they're in pain, that's when their magic is more potent. So they basically torture them to make them in a lot of pain and then put them in jars. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Now, luckily, none of that goes into overly graphic detail. I mean, it is really graphic, but it's not overly graphic, which is good, because I know it's so gross. But it's such like a dark and twisted book, and when you're reading it, you're just trying to figure out what is the Gracier really, and it's just, oh, I'm excited for like I'm excited for the ending. To like, there's always a big reveal at the ending of mostly every book. I'm excited for the big reveal in this book. Who's a little baby? Who's a little baby? You're a little baby. Baby, baby, baby boy. I think I confused him. I was watching a YouTube video, and it was this lady, and she was getting comments asking if she was a hoarder, and she posted a video starting a decluttering, and she realized that she was on the way to become a hoarder, or she was already a hoarder. I skimmed through the video. It was a long video. And then it kind of made me look around my house and go, I don't want to be a hoarder. I have a small house, and I have not very much stuff of some things, but then I have a lot of other things, and I just have like a lot of little things. I'm not very good organizing setup. So I really should take today, because I just have Rye and Nate, because Gwen's at daycare. I really should take today and like go through things and get rid of some stuff. My books are not one of those things. Don't worry. This is like a reading vlog. My books are staying. I actually have, where is it? This shelf? Is that where I'm pointing? Yes. I think. Or is it this one? I think it's that one. Yeah, because that has a cup, right? This one is my Owl Crate and Fairy Loot shelf. So that has almost all of my book subscription books on there. I do have a few from Uppercase that are just around, but those are all my Fairy Loot and mainly Owl Crate up there. Anyways, so while I declutter, I have no idea where I put my phone. I am going to listen to the second book in the Raven Boys series. I really wish I could get Warrior of the Wild as an audiobook, but I don't think it is an audiobook format because, or it just wasn't on Libby. Because I have 2 library cards, so it wasn't for either one of those.